Hey, good morning. Can't talk too loud. Got in last night a little late, so not much to say. Put on my tent, went to bed. Woke up this morning. I was told there's going to be trail magic down at the bottom with hot sausage and bacon and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. That's going to taste delicious. So enjoy the morning with me. Everybody who knows about it's packing up. So yeah, here I go. So I'm back on it. Just left camp. All the folks are waking up except for the youngest two. Everybody was really nice there, and it sounds like they're going to the same place I'm going, but I'm too fast of a hiker, I guess, so I've already put them behind. I also had my camp packed up faster. Sunny's on her way. That's the one who informed me about the trail magic at the bottom. I could see why her name is Sunny. She definitely has a great personality, very bubbly. Everybody else was really nice too, so I can't say anything bad. The young couple were the only ones who didn't say hi or anything like that. There's a mother and daughter. Don't ask me everybody's names. I'm just not a name person. The mother and daughter looks fit to hike. The mother is limping. I asked her if she needs some help with something, and she twisted her ankle. So I don't know what her plans are, but she needs to get off that ankle. You could tell she's limping pretty hard. It's going to be a long day for her if she plans getting to Trey. Her best bet would be to call the Green Dragon down here and give her a day of rest, but that's not my call. So the sun is up. Too many trees for sunshine, for sunrise to be decent. I could see it through the cracks, but here I am moving along. Got 2 miles, 2.5 miles, something like that, to get down to Unicorn Gap, and then there's going to be a hot meal. I actually dreamt about it last night. It's so funny because I'm actually eating hot meals, but they're the dehydrated ones or freeze-dried ones. So yeah, sausage, pancakes, and whatever else is there is gonna be awesome. I know it's only another 2 days until I'm eating hot meals, but I'm looking forward to this one hard. So I hear a car. That's a positive today. Just knowing that I'm getting closer to the Unicorn Gap or Unicorn Gap or whatever it's called. It's all downhill now. I've got done with the uphill stuff, and now it's just down, downs. And if you've ever been hiking with, I guess my pack's down to about 28 pounds, 20 pounds, or not 20 pounds, but maybe 30. It's down. That downhills are not the best. Downhills are the killers of knees and shin splints, and if anybody's going to injure themselves other than putting their face into the ground, the knees, ankles are the big ones. And people hurt their backs too. I read a post yesterday for where I was at that the first shelter I stopped at there for a minute, that they had to get somebody to help a gentleman because he hurt his back and he'd been there for 2 days. It was an older gentleman, my understanding. But back injuries aren't as prevalent as the knees and the ankles. So take your time going down the hills, short, steady pace. What is it? Short steps, high cadence is your best bet. But make sure you lift your feet because there's always a lot of rocks. Don't shuffle. Well, I'm here down at Unicorn Gap. There is people set up. Sunny and her, I'm not sure who he is, passed me. They just got in, but here we are. Such nice people. Oh, I'm like thrilled pinkly here. So, yeah, look, fixing food. Isn't that crazy nice? Okay, so the hike out of Unico Gap is, it's a booger. It'll definitely make you breathe a little harder. I'm starting to determine climbs out are better than climbs in, or going down in. Climbs out are just climbing down a mountain is a lot of pressure on your knees, and when you slip, it definitely makes you pucker. Going up, using a lot of muscle, but you're not too worried about slipping because you're just moving. Falling, going down is definitely not a pleasurable idea. Oh, I got the trombone guy coming up. The trombone monk, I think. I passed him at the water supply. I had already filled up. So he's moving faster than me, but he looks like he's in his 20s. He should be faster than me. So I'm gonna let him pass. I don't want to slow nobody down. So it's down, down, down now. Lots of down. I met back up with the trombone monk. He's just a little far ahead of me. He's probably just a tad bit faster than me, just a tad bit on downhills, and I'm able to catch him on uphills and on flats. So that, and he stops a lot. But that's fine. He's doing his hike. So technically I'm headed up Tree Mountain. I should be there in 3 hours, maybe. By 2, I think a little bit sooner. No, not that long. I'm only 3 miles out, but it's all uphill. There's like one little flat area. So 3 miles, let's say 2 hours. We'll see what it is. Right now, it's 10:56. Let's see what time it is when we get to the Tree Mountain shelter. I was thinking Addis, if I could get to Addis today without killing myself, which is doable without killing myself, would set me up for coming into just outside Hiawassee Thursday night. That would be nice. Well, I'll have to see. I don't want to kill myself when I know I'm already on a good schedule. And I could just stay on the trail and go sit at the bottom of the hill and wait for my wife and the kids to pick me up. So, little decisions, but big decisions too. A complete 0 day would be nice. I'll see. Yeah. Also, this area's water sources are far and in between, so carrying water is a must-have. So that's an extra ½ pound to a pound, depending on how much water I have on me. Right now I have 2 liters. After Trey, I figure 3 liters is probably gonna have to get carried for a little bit, just in case I just stealth camp somewhere. Stealth camp is when you find a campsite that's not on the map and you stay there. The first night I camped out was considered stealth camping, since it wasn't on the map, but it was a camp area for a single tent. The green tunnel. Everything's green. I feel like I'm in a tunnel, so it's a green tunnel. Yeah. Whew. It is what it is. Yeah. Ain't that pretty? I know, it's always the same, but that ain't. See it down there? See a little road over there. But yeah, it's beautiful. Today's a good day. This is the little campsite. These are those places that are stealth camping. Yeah. So just under a mile and a half to Trey Mountain Shelter. So I'm making good time. I can't say anything else. I mean, there's just nothing else going on. The trail is what the trail is. I did switch over to shorts today. I took the pants off. Well, took my pants legs off. That's what's nice about the pants I have. I will not show you. The camera can't handle that white light. But yeah. So yesterday I said I was listening to Hail Mary, the audiobook. And it's I don't think it's for me. It's kind of boring. I don't know if watching the movie caused it to be boring, but I'm not finding it very interesting. I guess the whole idea, the whole situation seems a little ludicrous. That they're going to do what they do to use the astrophage. You'll wait until the movie or read the book to know what that is. But the idea of what's some of the premises is on this is we can't get together and make one decision as a world, let alone come together to do something like this that they're talking about. So I don't know if I'm going to finish it and listen to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I would find that more believable than this book. I might just restart listening to something else I've already listened to a million times. But it definitely helps me get the mileage down. Yeah. I know it's just views. You can see the storm coming in, where it's taking the light away. I'm about a half mile away from Trey Mountain. Check this out. All the way up here. Hate it for the guy who had to dig a hole and put that in. The equipment he had to carry up. He probably had Sherpas. I wish I had some Sherpas. I'm really curious how Tree Trunk's doing. I don't know what kind of terrain she had to do in 2015, but she was, in my opinion, real slow on some of the easier terrain down past Springer Mountain. This has been, there's some challenges here. So I wonder, I'm actually concerned. There's no way we could have hiked together. I'm too type A. I want to get to a destination. But man, I'm starting to feel bad for leaving her behind. She's just not doing things like I do, like her emergency beacon thing, her satellite communicator. She only turns it on when she wants it on. Her cell phone keeps going to voicemail. So I don't know where she is or anything. So there's some concern there. The sprinkles are getting a little more. Hopefully I can make it to Trey shelter before it starts raining. And then I can see what the weather report is. If this rain's going to stick around or if it's just a little thing coming in and leaving. I'm hoping it's just a little thing coming in and leaving. I think I'm on the downhill section of getting to the shelter. Okay, so we're here at the Trey Mountain. Some people are here. There's a privy. We'll see what's going on. So I'm headed down to get water here at Trey Mountain Shelter. Met some really nice people. They are from Maine. They decided to do a northbound because they wanted to, when they get up there, they just wanted to be able to call somebody and have a 2-hour drive home instead of having to take airplanes and everything else. So neat. They're going to try to push to the next shelter, which is, I think, 10 miles away. But they have only been on the trail now for 3 hours, so not too bad. I'm at 8 miles and I think just under 5 hours. There's a lot of climbing. The rest of this, if I decide to push on to the next spot, is all downhill. So it shouldn't be too bad. A little up here and there, but mostly downhill. That'd be slower for me. I'm much slower on downhills than I am on uphill. But we just had a big sprinkle of rain come through, and everything's cooled off. So, you know, lots of decision-making time. I had lunch, little tuna fish sandwiches, and yeah, I'm going to try to get you down to the water supply here. This one's going to be a little different. It's a spring that's coming out of the mountain, and it's a pipe. And there it is. That's where I'll be getting my water. And the spring's coming out right there. Yeah. I'm here at Trey and it just started raining hard, but there's hail on the ground too. Yeah, that's fine. Not much, but a little bit. There's your hail. BB size. Well, I decided to push on. It looks like the storm clouds have passed us. I might get sprinkled on here and there, but I'm not going to stick around. I think I can, if I make it to Addis tonight, then I can be in Dix Creek tomorrow, which I can catch a ride into Hiawassee, And Friday can be a complete 0 day for me, which would be spectacular. Instead of a Nero day on Friday, Saturday. Okay, so I'm moving along, just past a couple that I passed on the way up the mountain. So they're moving along, but I think I can make it to where I need to be so I can make the day Friday a complete 0 day, which will be fantastic. I don't know if I have time to edit video, but we'll see. I didn't edit video yesterday because of people being around me, and I was tired. I was deadbeat tired. So we'll see what happens today. If not, I'll have time Friday to edit video and to get it out. I know I shouldn't use days, but not many people are watching this, so I'm not too concerned. So I'm pushing on, pushing. Told my wife what my plans were. She questioned them. I don't blame her. I questioned them. What am I going to do by myself Thursday night and then half the day Friday? But a 0 day in a bed would be awesome, which, if I'm correct, I won't be able to do. I just don't think the hotel, if they even had the room available for Thursday, would give me the room, because Sarah's already booked the room for Friday. So I'd have to check out, and then I'd be hanging out for like 3 or 4 hours. Well, 3 or so hours, because usually, yeah, well, check out's at 11. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I wish somebody could tell me what to do, and that would just make my life so much easier right now. So we made it to where I'm going to get my water. Unfortunately, it is a walk. I've got to have 3 liters because I need some for breakfast, I need some for dinner, and I need some to wash my face with. So this isn't an option, but if you can tell, it's gonna suck coming back up. God, it's gonna suck coming back up. I didn't bring my poles to help. But that's the way it goes. There's my water source coming right out of the mountain. Clean. Hey, hold on. So I made it into camp. Yeah, here we go. I made it into camp. I'm at Addis. It's about 5 miles away from Dix Creek. Parking lot. I'm way ahead of schedule. I should be into town earlier. I actually got my own hotel room, and then when the wife and the kids come in, I'm gonna switch over to theirs. But camp set up and the food's cooking. I'm gonna be having sweet pork and rice. Today was a good day. There at Trey Mountain, it got a little sketchy with the rain, and then it started a little bit of sleet going, but it turned out real good. I left just in time to where it quit raining, and I got a tiny little sprinkle there for about 5 minutes, but nothing to make me put my jacket on or anything. Weather's been great this week. I looked at the weather report. Sunday, it's not going to be great. So gonna have to remember that so I can get to a shelter or something. So the plan is to do a Nero for tomorrow, a full 0 for Friday, and get back on the trail sometime around noon on Saturday. That will put me right where I want to be on schedule, and I get a full 0, and I think that'd be great. I'll spend more time with kids and the wife. I'll be able to clean up before they get here, which will save some time on that whole hanging out together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The trail's been great. The people have been great. I wish I could find some people that wanted to hike at the same pace that I do, but there's not many out there. And I'm turning down my stove. My water's boiling. There. So it'd be nice, maybe here in the next week, maybe I can meet up with some people who are hiking about the same same speed that I am. Some people are sketched out by the way I look right now. I wonder how that's going to play out when I try to get a ride tomorrow. Hopefully I don't have to pay for a ride, but if I can't catch a hitch within an hour of getting into the parking lot, I'll pay for a ride to get into town. I don't know if Uber's available or if even Uber would pick me up and drop me off. I don't know. I might have to get one of the shuttle services for hikers to do that. But thanks for watching, and I'll get more videos out as soon as I get back on the trail. Thanks a lot. Bye.